Hi guys, to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here. Today is my sample Saturday. I'm filming this late. Stay tuned to the end if you want to know what's going on, and if you are the praying type, I'm going to ask you for some prayers. But I wanted to show you everything that I used or tried in the month of October. There wasn't as many as I thought there might be, given what I've been going through, but I actually finished or used more than I thought I was going to. So anyway, let's start with those ones that are empty. Those are all in here, and we'll start with the hair care. But before I do, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you have been using up, and yeah, all of that's good YouTube stuff. So first up, I finished this guy. This is the OGX Argan Oil of Morocco shampoo. This was fine. This came in my Walmart beauty box for the fall, and it was a little too moisturizing for my hair. I do have an oily scalp, and so I don't always like overly moisturizing ones because then my hair just looks greasy, or it doesn't feel like it's gotten it clean. It had a pleasant enough smell, but it's not one that I seek out to purchase. Next up, we have this guy. This is Be Kind, and I don't know where I got this, maybe in a hotel. This is the shampoo with honey and organic red clover extracts. Once again, it was a fine shampoo. Wasn't super exciting. It was very watery, so I did use a lot more than I normally would. And I just used this like on the top of my head on days when I don't wash all my hair. So I did that with it. This I actually found when they moved my desk and I had stuff that fell behind the drawers, and this must have fallen before, because yeah, so I used it up and it was a happy accident that I found it, so it's gone now. Next up, we have a hair oil from Ouai. I really like this. I really like Ouai leave-in products. They're pretty expensive, I believe, though, so I've never purchased them. But if I ever run out of all of the leave-in stuff that I have, it might be something that I decide to purchase. And then the other one that I finished for hair is from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Brazilian Glossy Nourishing Hair Oil. Oh, I guess it would help if I showed you it in English. And there might be a teeny bit left in there. It does smell like the Boom Boom Cream. It is quite strongly scented. It does dissipate on your hair though, thank goodness. It was a little too much for my hair because I do have very fine, thin hair. So, you know, it looked great when it was wet, but the next day when it was dry, it kind of looked oily and stringy down at the ends, no matter how much or little I put in. So it isn't my favorite. It isn't one that I search out for my own hair. I have two makeup samples. These were both primers. I was trying to think what the name of them were. I've been trying to experiment with a foundation that I don't really like, trying to see if one primer works better with it than others. Maybe I should just try it without a primer. Anyway, I used the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. This is the gold one. I really like this usually. Didn't like it with that foundation, but it worked better with another foundation. Then I have the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and same thing. I like this normally. It didn't work very well, the foundation I was trying to use it with. It's a mousse foundation, and I'm struggling with it a little bit. Anyway, we'll talk about that one probably later. Then on to skincare. I finished the Meaningful Beauty by Cindy Crawford. This is the Age Recovery Night Cream. This has melon extract and retinol. I hated the smell of it. It smelled plasticky. So I ended up using it on my neck and chest because I didn't like that. I would never buy that. Then I had the Goldfaden MD Solution Wake Up Call Overnight Regenerative Facial Treatment. I like this a lot. Well, it's a nice moisturizer. It has a bit of a presence to it. I still feel a little bit in the morning instead of just feeling dry when I wake up with some moisturizers. Speaking of moisturizers I didn't love, that is this one from Proactive. This is the green tea moisturizer, and I just didn't feel like it moisturized enough. It just kind of left my skin feeling not moisturized, like a little tight and dry, and was not a fan of that one. This one is just okay. I feel like Cetaphil is just kind of your basic. This was just the moisturizing cream. Nothing I don't know. I'm not interested in going out and buying Cetaphil. Cleanser from JLo Beauty. This is that Hit Single Gel Cream Cleanser. It was an okay cleanser. Was it a little thick? It smells kind of like like an old school shampoo that's slightly chemically. Was not a big fan. Would not purchase it. This was pretty nice. This is from Bliss. This is the Glow and Hydrate Niacinamide and Hyaluronic Acid Day Serum. I liked this well enough. I don't know if it helped a lot because it was pretty small. I picked this up at a Walgreens when I went away, and I realized I didn't bring any serums with me, which was really dumb. So I got that one. I was actually just looking for a night serum, but it was a 2-pack that was cheaper than other things. And then I really liked this cleanser. This is the Tatcha, the rice wash. This had like a little gentle exfoliation in it. It felt kind of separated at one point though, because when I cut it open, it was super watery, and it hadn't been like that before. So I don't know what was up with that, but this is one that I would potentially want to purchase as a cleanser, which is pretty exciting. On to my fragrance empties. I finished quite a few perfumes samples this month. So first up, we have Burberry Her Intense. Really love this. This is a perfume that I own, and I brought the sample because I really enjoyed it. Let's see, I used a couple of this one. This is the Valentino Born in Roma Extradose, and I can't decide what I think about this one. I don't dislike it. I don't know if I like it enough to want a bottle, but then I also want the collection, which is dumb, I realize, especially because the full-size bottle, which is what I have in the other ones, is like $200 now. So I don't know. Maybe I'm hoping I'll find a deal on this somewhere at some point, or at least it's not limited edition so I can get it. I don't like the green extravaganza very much. I need to wear that one again, probably in the spring, but I'm kind of on the fence with that one. Then I have Marc Jacobs Perfect EDT. I like the EDT. This is my favorite version of Perfect. It's the only one that I kind of enjoy wearing as opposed to some of the other ones. Then I had Gucci Flora Gorgeous Magnolia. This is a nice scent. I just think those bottles are so pretty, and they're pleasant enough scents that I wouldn't mind owning them. I haven't wanted to pay the retail price on them. And the only one I've seen discounted, I missed Jasmine because I didn't have the money for it when I saw it at Ross, and I'm kicking myself still. And then I think I've seen the Gardenia, but Magnolia and the Orchid, those are ones that I do want. Then we have Lazy Sunday Morning by Replica. This is fine. I used it as a pillow spray in the end because it's not one that I would want to purchase. So just glad to get another sample out. And then this one I just got as a sample. It's going to be in my next perfume haul, which hasn't even gone up yet. And spoiler, I bought this perfume. This is Miu Miu Mutine, and I really like this one. And the gal and I at the fragrance counter looked up how to say it. So I like this one. It kind of reminds me, what was I thinking it reminded me of? I can't remember right now. But yes, I do like this one, and I did buy a bottle of it when they had their 15% off. So you're going to see that in a perfume haul. That might be this next week or the week after. I can't remember. It's sometime, there's coming in the next couple weeks. All right, things that I'm still working on. This is my mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High. I was using another one, and it just was driving me nuts, and I just couldn't stand it anymore. So I put this one on. The brush is very flimsy, like it bends like crazy. So it's a little difficult to build up, but that's what I'm wearing on my eyes, and it doesn't smudge or flake, which is kind of my main thing with mascaras right around now. That's what I want them to do. Then I have my Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. It's just clear. That's the only thing I have in my brows. That's basically the only thing I ever do. I guess I could fill them out a little bit over here, but it always looks weird when I try to do it. I just feel like it looks fake, and I don't like it. So maybe someday I'll figure it out. Then I have my Laneige lip mask. This I've been neglecting this week. I've been trying to use a different sample for November because this was in my little bag because I meant to film this last week. You'll find out why. But this is Mint Choco. It's pretty nice. It does have a little bit of mint. I haven't had any reactions to it thus far, so I think I'm doing okay, which is something I got a little nervous about when I was like, oh, yeah. So hopefully I'll finish that before the end of the year. The other one that I've been neglecting is this guy. I'm so close to finishing it up. This is a Clinique, what are you? Moisture Surge Eye 96 hour hydro filler concentrate. So what I have been doing is using this one at night, put it on, put my toner on, let those both dry, then put my eye cream on, put my serum on, then put my moisturizer on over all of that later on. And I do enjoy it. I don't know if I need it, but I have them, so I'm just trying to figure out how to use up like gels and stuff. This guy I've been using quite a bit. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Original. I had the Elizabeth Mott one and things kept creasing, but things have been creasing with this one too. So I'm wondering if it's my setting spray. I feel like the Rare Beauty one, my makeup has been disappearing in spots with it. And I think that might have been why my eyeshadow has been creasing. So I might have to go back and try to give that one another try with like Natasha Denona or something. Because even Natasha Denona has been creasing. So I know something's up somewhere. Then we have my eye cream. This is the Ginseng Energizing Gel Cream with caffeine and niacinamide. This is my daytime eye cream currently. It's nice enough. It's a kind of like a gel hybrid. It's not like the concentrate that's very thin. This has a little bit more substance to it, a little bit more moisturization, I believe. Then I'm trying to use this guy. I don't like this primer very much. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Resurface Smooth and Renew Primer with Glycolic Acid and Sunscreen Complex. It goes on, it kind of drags a little bit. It takes a while to like warm up and to go into the skin, like smooth across. And it's been okay with the foundation, this one foundation, but I don't love it. This is what I'm wearing today. I feel like the coverage isn't great. Like I don't like either one of them, but I'm kind of out of foundations that I like because I left them all at my parents' house. And then I ordered one. And if you haven't seen my picture on Instagram, Ulta sent me a used product in the mail. So I have to take care of that because I haven't gotten that taken care of yet. But this is the foundation I'm currently trying. This is the Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Undetectable Super Long Wear Foundation. I have it in the shade Snow. Not my favorite. It kind of looks drying and kind of settles in when I'm trying to put it on. And it hasn't worked any better with the other primers. It's worked okay with that one. So we're working on using this up, get it out. I know they've reformulated it, so maybe the reformulated one is better, but I haven't been enjoying this one at all. So that's it for all of my samples that I've been using in October. We're a week into November, so I already have several things that I've been working on. I finished a couple things already, so I'm excited to see what November holds in terms of samples. But if you made it this far, if you are interested, my mom could really use some prayers. It's been a really hard week. She's been with me this semester here because, well, she wanted to come and see her friends, and it's crazy. But like the week I got into grad school is the week my dad got a job offer in the Kansas City area, and she's kind of gone back and forth, but she likes here better than there. And so she wanted to see her friends. As we were driving home, we got word that her cousin passed away. So we had that funeral, and then our good friend died because she was a friend for both my mom and I. Like her daughter and her and my mom and I, we all went to Vegas and we had a grand old time. And we've spent a lot of time together over the years. I've known them like over half of my life. So it's been a rough semester just with that, with my office and everything. But this week, she's been really struggling and she's fallen. She just fell again this morning. So that's like the third fall this week. and then she gets herself stuck under the bed, and I've gotten her up, but it's been a while for all of them. We have a lift and stuff, but I feel like she's kind of given up, and I know she could use some prayers. So if you are the praying type, I would really appreciate it if you keep her and me in your prayers. I'm struggling. I'm trying to stay upbeat. I'm trying to keep going with everything, but between all the grading I have to do, which can't always do because I'm trying to be with her, and I don't want to take papers home with me. Like, that's what I'm grading right now, is like actual physical papers. So those are in my office. Also, just not really a place to do that at my place. And she's just, I don't know, she hasn't really been eating this past week, and I can't tempt her with anything. We did get to vote. Like, that, we got her out of the house to vote, and then she was exhausted, and yeah. So, don't know what's going on. She doesn't want to go to the hospital. Don't really want to call 911 either. So, I don't know if she doesn't get better, we're going to have to do that, but yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on. So if I'm not my usual perky self in a couple of videos, I'm trying to fake it till you make it, right? That is why, just lots going on and struggling and being there for my friend whose mom's passed away. We're talking like every night. I call her because she talked to her mom every night, and just feeling overwhelmed. But this is my happy place. So that is why I'm here. That is why I'm filming, because I want to talk about these things because I enjoy them. Anyway, I hope you're having a better day. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for being here. I can't express how much it means to me, and all of your comments. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you next time.